How you doing, folks? Oh man, what a day! I just got back. We had that rally up for Steve Page up in Dover, New Hampshire. Man, it was pretty cool. It was my first one, and I got to tell you, man, I met some great people up there, and I'm touched by about what you people said about me. I really am touched. You know, on the way home, I'm listening to Led Zeppelin. Man, I'm banging out, man, in the car coming home, and I started thinking. You know, one way, first off, I mean, you know, uh, we had support today. In 2 days, we got support, and look what we did in 2 days, okay? I mean, some people out there may go, you only had 10, 12 people out there, ooh, but you know what? That was 10 or 12 people that all felt like most of us, okay? What I'm trying to get at is, we all have friends in our states. Here's my little thing, and if I'm wrong, add to it, tell me, okay? But here's my idea, okay? YouTube, being a social platform, I think is a way to use what they are trying to make us, kind of go crazy with, actually use this to our advantage. And what I mean is, if we had a network of patriots that, like we've been talking about, okay? Well, one way to network each other is we all have friends. And we could walk up to them and say, hey, hey, Brian, for instance, if your buddies, I got a friend named Brian, he's into this, I say, Brian, listen, I'm doing this YouTube thing. And I think you ought to get on YouTube, make yourself up a name, and my state will then have X amount of people on YouTube that all believe like I do. They're constitutional people. They care about this country. They see the government the way it is. They see that we can no longer get answers or get ourselves heard. We have no way to get ourselves heard unless we come out and start doing what we're doing right now. So that if the state of Connecticut, for instance, had, let's you know, say I had 50 to 100 YouTube subscribers all in my little network. We're all in together. And all of you out there will also be, because you'll be subbing these guys, okay? But now they're all in my state. So now you got like James D out in California, okay? So James D, he has 50 or 60 Patriots, okay? And each county, each town within that state or whatever. And we spider off like that, okay? So let's say Connecticut wants to have a rally. There's something crazy. We're going to have a rally. We want to do what we did in Dover, New Hampshire, and Connecticut. Well, then we go to YouTube and we get in our network and we say, hey, on this day, guys, we need all the support we can get. So we all need to get on YouTube, and for like a month, we hit it with each other, okay? So now those 50 people that work in my state of Connecticut, I know they're guaranteed. They're going to show up there. But now, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? If you have 50 or 60 YouTubers down there, you know what? If everybody could take the drive and take care of each other's states and help each other out, now we got numbers. Now we have a mass of people that can show up to these things. We can get 3, 4, 500 people to show up at events, and then that would really make a difference. But that, yeah, you know what I'm trying to get at, guys? I'm trying to say that we can use YouTube almost like, a way of organizing each other. We all sub each, like we're doing now. I mean, ever since Oregon, we're all coming out, we're making videos, and we're talking to each other because no one else wants to listen to us, okay? We're called anti-government, we're called radicals, we're called right-wing extremists. They're calling us every name in a book. I'm just a fucking American. Excuse my French, but that's all I am, man. And yes, I would die for this country. I see what's happening. You see what's happening. And I think that we got to desperately do something. And you know what? No one's coming up with any ideas. So to me, if we can get a YouTube network and we'll put an alert out and we'll try to build on this thing. James D out in California, I talked to you about that. I don't know if this makes any sense to anyone. It makes sense to me. Okay, maybe it's not making sense. Maybe I'm just a dumbass, man. Just grasping at something. But I really care about this country, and I met some great people today. Commander Randy, you were awesome. Steve, it was such a pleasure, man, standing shoulder to shoulder with you, man. With your AR that you built, man. I got to hold that AR all day, man. That was awesome, bro. I just want to thank you all, man. You all touched me, and you all given me a drive, man. I ain't quitting. I refuse to quit, you know. And if you people in the government want to call me like anti-government and I'm this or that, go right ahead, man. I love this country, and you should be ashamed of yourselves for not loving it too. I mean, to take orders like you are from these evil people that are running our country is just pathetic. Come on now, you know. There's a lot of good policemen out there, you know. And if we had all you sheriffs out there, if all you sheriffs that are constitutional and are complaining amongst a couple little things and going on that mainstream media saying this, that, and yeah, why don't you do something real? Why don't you call a meeting of the sheriffs, okay, and start supporting us patriots and help us in our stance here? I mean, these people have to be taken out, man. They gotta go, man. You know, this shit is just out of control, bro. Sisters, brothers, I hope you're getting what I'm saying. So anyways, that's my idea, man. If you think it's a good idea, let's start working on this. Let's talk about it, okay? All right? Everybody's got a cell phone with a video camera, man. Fucking put YouTube on there and hit it up, man, and let's start talking, okay? Let's start a YouTube gang or something, you know? We'll call it the Patriot Network or something. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm tired, man. You can probably see that. I mean, I got up at 5 o'clock, drove over 3 hours to get up there, drove 3 hours to get back home. Met some great people. And thank you, man. All right? God bless America, man. I love you all.